host is not in the meeting yet. Okay, fine. We're good. Ich schmeiß mich noch nicht raus, wo sollen wir verstehen? Ich kann nicht kontrollieren, ich bin das gar nicht machen. Und du isst mal erst, sonst verlierst du dein Essen. Seine medizinischen Kühe auf dem Boden. Ich wollte auch noch gucken, ob ich die Kamera richtig an. Durch FaceTime. Ich hätte nur ein bisschen mehr engeln könnte. Aber kann oben mit reinstecken. Ich habe das dann auch mit Erfolg gemacht. Yeah, that's better. Ich habe zwei von denen hier. Yep, there we go. That's it. Und dann kann ich auch ein bisschen nach vorne rutschen, dann ist gut. Okay. Okay. Cool. Abgebaut kann ich, weil du zerstörst mit dir. Oh, jetzt will keine. Ich habe keine Zeit, aber du musst gut essen. Ja. Kaffee. Aber ist dann Frühstück. Da gibt es ein Frühstück. Ich gerne sehe, was es ist.
No, it's somebody was on.
Don't connect audio, right? I click that box
Right.
and turn off my video. Is it in?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's give me that.
I think there might be someone else on there already.
All
A
right.
couple people signed. Hi, guys. Sounds okay until I put it on mute all.
There you go.
If I stand up, it's still cool, right? We're just figuring out the technical stuff, you guys, if you can hear us.
It's all good.
Okay, you can watch the preview.
Keeps reading.
Okay, so
That's good too. And you can see, right?
I
Can't you switch this over to have it larger?
Yeah.
So what do I do this way?
It's just going to be the person who's speaking here. Okay, that's fine for now. Yeah, that's fine for now. And then I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can see myself in the little box, so that's at least.
What's up?
Go back on.
No, I can't see you, so that's good.
What's this right here? That's my eyes.
Very
That's my head. Okay.
That my sister? Oh.
What is she saying? How can you
No. You guys can hear me, right? Somebody just say yes. Okay.
Yes, all good.
Okay, we're trying something new where I want to be able to see you guys better. So we're using two different devices. So I'm videoing from one, but I have another computer off to the side so I could try to see you. So if you look over to this direction, that's where you are. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just trying something new because I felt like I didn't want to have to keep walking up and looking, and I like to be able to see. So we're videoing from my phone. And hi, are you taking class today, Manuel?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Missed you last time. Guilted you into it now. Okay, good.
Oh, what happened?
So for now, whoever talks, it's still on audio. So if you talk, you're gonna be like probably come up as the bigger screen unless you're on gallery view. And then of course I'll mute everybody when class officially starts. But for now, unless you mute yourself, then I
Okay.
can hear you. Just so you know. Okay. I'll be right back.
Pretty cool, actually. What did she have? Just a bunch of pictures?
Yeah, she has a bunch of pictures, but see, you can put yourself on camera or not if you don't want to. Problem is, then she can't really see you.
No.
So,
You haven't put yourself.
well, it doesn't matter. She likes to see people.
Okay, cool. So what happens when I do this? Okay. There we go.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see, let's open this.
Erica,
Yes,
could you tell me if you can see a picture of me because I never know if there is a video? It's Vera.
I cannot. The only person I see a picture of is Donna.
So how do I do that? Because
You go on probably on the bottom of your screen, there's like a toolbar and you'll see like a red video camera and you
I have
just
a blue
click it to start your video. If it's red, it means your video is off.
so it's blue and I just clicked it. Is it, can you see me now?
Not yet. Does it say start video?
No. Hold on. Let me go up in the upper
So
blue.
it's on the bottom. If you're on like a laptop, okay.
Found it. It's on the
There.
top.
Yeah,
It's a
so
map.
it's on the top on yours. Okay. Hi, Bob and Barb.
Hi, good morning.
Cool.
Happy Saturday.
Good morning. Okay, yeah, so yeah, faces are Ellen starting to appear. I know I'm like,
Huh, I need a better angle, so let me see if I can
right.
do
You
that.
guys still have time. You have like at least 5 minutes to play with
Under
your
this thing.
angles. We don't have
Music
to.
stands don't go beyond a certain angle.
How's everybody doing?
Way off right now.
Hanging in there still?
Yep.
Yep, doing good.
Hanging in there.
Finding good TV shows to watch.
And you see the cats
stuff?
already.
That's better already. Oh, look, your cat's already in place.
One of them actually eats the mat, which is very annoying.
Yeah, you know, I have those flip-flops that are made out of the yoga mat base. They're called Sanooks. I don't know if anybody else has them. They're very comfortable. But my, not my current cat, but my old cat used to just munch out on those. She loved them. They're so beaten up from that cat.
That's what my yoga blocks look like with all the cat claw marks in them.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. It seems it's the perfect thing for them. It's a meme.
My current cat, he just likes to bite the people. He doesn't care about the mat and the block.
Here's the prettiest cat ever.
He goes straight for blood.
This is Poofy Cat.
Oh, there you
Oh my
go.
gosh.
That's
Prettiest cat ever.
So
it's
pretty.
cool.
How many do you guys have now? Barb? 5.
Down from 9.
How many do you have?
I never had 9 cats.
You got 9.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I only have 4.
You gotta catch up.
Only. She only had 4.
Yeah. Wow. And a dog.
There you go. That ranks.
No. But the
And they get along good?
well, the cats are bigger and they put the dog in place.
The cats are bigger than the dog?
Yeah. The dog is a terrier, but it doesn't help. The cats win. They have good claws, if necessary.
What kind of terrier?
It's a Westie, but there's some corgi got in there. So
Oh.
he has giant ears and the body is a bit wider.
Have you seen?
Yeah, corgis are like-
Yeah.
My sister likes corgis.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, this is interesting. As I look back and forth.
Yeah, you'll get dizzy.
Once I start, we're gonna be all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just confused at this.
Let's turn the candles on.
My turn. What you That's it.
So Tara, do you have your video off intentionally? It's okay. Just asking. Oh, there you are. You can have it off if you want. It's fine. I like to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Dawn.
Sarah.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody.
Sarah. Thanks for waking up, you guys. I know it's been kind of hard to get on a schedule. Like 9 o'clock feels like 6 a.m. these days. I'm like, oh, class starts at 9 today. I've been like personally during the week leaning toward the noon classes myself because
Noon is when we take off one pair of sweatpants and change it for a clean pair.
That's right. Exactly. Then you move to pajamas. Or maybe you don't move out of pajamas. I know. Putting on my yoga clothes is like the most clothes I've put on in 4 weeks. So.
Yeah, you're down to the dusty pile.
I know. I wear the same thing. Let's see. People are coming on. I see Ellen.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Ellen.
Okay,
Hello.
so two Ellens. Hi, Michelle and Nicole.
Hello.
Hi. Who is Galaxy J2? We'll soon find out, maybe. Julie. Okay, are we coming up on 9? Yeah, well, let's just take another minute or two and let everybody get situated. We're going to start lying down, so if that's something that you wanted to know, so you could lie down, you can lie down. I'm going to officially mute you guys in a couple minutes, just seeing a couple more people are popping up that woke up at 8:45. Hi, Abba, and Ricardo's here. It's our usual Saturday morning crew. Alma. The boxes get smaller as more people come. So, again, I'm going to mute you guys in about a minute, so you don't have to worry about that. You can turn on your music and do what you do. Trying a little different video setup today, so if you kind of see me looking side to side, that's why, but I'll still be doing all the poses, so don't worry about which way my head is turning. Just wanted to be able to see you guys a little bit better, so I'm trying something new.
I know about that. And it's important.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute the audio and just lie down any comfortable position with your arms and legs. Just like always. Settle in, take up space on your mat.
You sure you have it on mute all?
Yeah.
How come yours isn't the big one on there?
Okay, so as you lie here on your mats, just start to settle in. Start to check in with how your body's feeling this morning. And notice if any areas are holding a little extra stress or tension. Maybe you're just feeling really relaxed because this is your normal position these days. Breathe into the areas that need that extra attention. So just start to become more aware of your inhales and exhales. Just really trying to create a long, smooth breath. And it might not come right away, and it may not be in through the nose, out through the nose immediately. Feel free to exhale out your mouth as much, as often as you need to. As you inhale, start to feel yourself fill up. Your torso is kind of like a cylinder that fills with the air, front to back, side to side. And then as you exhale, feel the softening, the grounding as your ribs draw in and your belly draws in, and just really let go, maybe let go of a little piece of something that you're holding on to. If you can, do start to breathe in and out through the nose. Let it be a little more inward focused. And then start to draw your knees in and together, hug them in towards your chest. And hug your knees in. Keep your feet touching, but let your knees separate. So kind of like an upside down version of child's pose. You can bring your hands just onto the tops of your shins. You could wrap your forearms all the way across your shins and clasp your hands if that's available to you. And take a few breaths like this. So just starting to get into the hips a little bit. Feet are touching, knees are apart, just like child's pose. Get really tight in child's pose. Keep the eyes closed. Take one more inhale and exhale here. And then take this into happy baby. So let the feet separate and then turn the feet up toward the ceiling. Reach for the outside edges of the feet with your hands. Keep sending your tailbone, so your butt, down and forward toward the front of your mat. So it tends to want to rock back, so try to keep it down. A little crazy to do there. And then with your hands, if you're holding your feet, maybe you're holding your ankles or your shins, just gently try to draw your feet down. And then draw your toes toward the back of your room. And your heels toward the front, like you're gliding the soles of your feet on the ceiling without really moving them. If movement sounds good here, a couple rocks side to side, just like a happy baby. And then center yourself off, release your left foot down onto the mat, hug your right knee back in towards your chest. And you can keep your left knee bent or you can extend it long. If you've got your left leg extended long, maybe a quick peek down to see your toes and make sure they're facing straight up toward the sky, not flopping out to the left or into the right. And then right leg up to the sky. Again, just holding on where it feels comfortable for you. So it's early, probably behind the thigh. Maybe grab the calf. And then just a little gentle push and pull, waking up the hamstring. Oh, and if you had some kind of a strap, you could use that around the top of your foot. Some of you have props. Keep softening your shoulders down. Keep the gentle push and pull, lengthening the right hip forward. Nice, good, Ellen. Good, you guys. And then from here, we'll take a twist, bending the right knee again, letting the hip shift a little toward the right, and the right knee goes over to the left. The right arm extends out to the right. Let your palm face up to give your right shoulder a fighting chance to stay down. Keep sending the right hip a little bit forward. I just heard a big crack in my back. I don't know if any of you had cracks. I can't hear you. Keep the breath going. Take one more inhale. And exhale yourself back up through center. Engage your core a little bit. Come back in. Find happy baby with both feet, just as a starting point. And then release the right foot down onto the mat. Clasp in front of the left shin. Hug it in closer toward your chest, and then decide, do you want to keep the right knee bent or extend it long? Keep it active. With each exhale, ground down. And then as you're ready, left leg up to the sky, and just get it as straight as it goes, right? Hamstring might not be ready ever. Maybe it feels good and you can get your legs straighter. So like you're standing on the ceiling with your left foot, and you're standing on the floor with your right foot. Maybe a familiar position that we might see today. Right, maybe pull the left leg in a little closer. Already said maybe like 20 times, so watch out for that. As you're ready, we'll take the twist. So bending the left knee, shift the hips toward the left, drop the knee over to the right, extend the left arm out, soften the left shoulder down. Inhale, fill up, feel a little cobra feeling across your chest. And exhale, send the breath out, navel to spine. Take a couple more breaths here. Keep sending that left hip forward, lengthen. One more inhale. And exhale, return to center. Hug both knees in. Give yourself a few easy rocks up and down in your spine. Take 3 or 4 because it feels good. And then we'll make our way up to tabletop. So when you're ready, when you're done rocking and rolling, come all the way up. Plant your hands, your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Take your time, spread your fingers. See that your wrist creases are lined up. Either index finger or middle finger pointing forward on the hands, and we'll take a few cat-cows. So inhaling, arching your spine. Exhale, nice big round in. Again, inhale. Good with the cat-cows, nice, Dawn. Good, Julie. Exhale, round in. Inhale, lengthen, draw your shoulders back, tailbone lifts. You don't have to lift your head a super lot. Good, Donna. Exhale, round in. Take one more cow. And one more cat. And then refind neutral. So if your shoulders moved back, bring them over your wrists. Draw your belly button in if it's drooping. And then glide your right leg back on the mat. Keep your right hip facing down toward the mat. And from your right inner thigh, lift it up to hip height. So just the leg, kicking back through the right heel, keeping the shoulders over the wrist, keeping the head and neck long. So a tendency is either to like, let that heavy head go, or maybe you're looking up at the screen, but nothing to look at. Just nice, straight, long head and neck. From here, take an inhale. Exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen it out. So just like we do in down dog, we're just doing it in tabletop. Exhale, knee to nose, maybe touch your face. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, knee to nose, navel to spine. Inhale, stretch it out. One more time, knee to nose. This time, pause. Try to draw that knee up as much as you can, maybe all the way up toward your bicep. Draw your belly in. Tuck your left toes. Press into your hands. Lift the left knee off the mat. So you're hovering here in plank with the right knee in toward your nose. Belly to the spine. Take one more inhale. Exhale into a 3-legged down dog. Send the leg up and back. Perfect, Ellen. Nice. Good. Good job, Michelle, Nicole. You know this one. Open your hip to the right. So take that nice open hip shape. Keep sending the left heel back down toward the mat now. Keep pressing forward through your hands so your arms are super strong and straight. If you want to bend that top knee, take any circles you can, any joint lubrication movements you like. And then from here, inhale, level off your hips. Set your right foot down next to your left and walk your hands back to your feet. Come to Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of your mat. Feet hip distance and parallel, maybe slightly wider. You can soften your knees if you want, and then hang. Just take a few breaths hanging out here. Again, feeling your hamstrings, lengthening your spine. Letting the head be heavy. This time you can let the head hang because the ears are in line. Okay, start to shift a little more weight toward the front end of your feet. Bring your hands, if they're not comfortably touching the mat or props of any sort, you can bring them up onto your shins. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen from your tailbone out through the crown of your head, nice long spine. Exhale, fold in, forehead to shins. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. This time, inhale, rise all the way up. Engage your core. Press down through your feet. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Maybe quick check down of the feet. Are they straight? Are they parallel? Half Surya A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen Ardha. Shift toward the front of your feet. Get that length in the spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Reach up, look up. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Just 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And from here, walk forward back to downward facing dog. Get your wrist creases on the same line. Spread your fingers and then set your knees down so you're back in that tabletop. Draw your belly in. Make sure your shoulders start out over your wrists. Glide the left leg back and lift it to hip height. Good, there you go. Nice, Alma. Good job, you guys. Keep the left hip turning down toward the mat. Keep the head and neck long, like someone lightly has a hand on the back of your head. Won't let it go up or down. Take an inhale. Exhale, now knee to nose, curl in, little ball. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, knee to nose. 1 more time, stretch it out. This time, knee to nose and pause. You can keep your knee towards your nose or you could lengthen your neck. Just keep drawing your left thigh up toward your chest. Press hard into your hands. Lift the right knee off the mat. Hover here in plank. Lift the thigh to your chest. Really press away into the mat. Take another inhale. Exhale, 3-legged down dog. Left leg up. And then open to the left. And if you had to come back into full down dog and relift the left leg, that's cool too. Take what you need here. Again, any joint lubrication, mobility exercises you like. Try to keep the shoulders level and the right heel reaching for the mat. Inhale, level off your hips. Set your left foot down next to your right. Take your time, come up high on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step, step, or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Good. So Uttanasana, forward fold at the front end of your mat. Check your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. So everyone just take a moment here in Tadasana. Hands at heart center or arms down by your sides, whichever feels more natural. Close your eyes. Feel out your feet. Make sure they're evenly rooting into the mat. You don't feel like you're rolling in or out on your feet. Inner thighs smoothing back, tailbone drawing down. Heart lifting up. I know I can't hear you, but big breath in through your nose. Big open mouth, exhale, let it go. Your hands are at heart center, release them down by your sides. Inhale, reach up with your right hand, take your left wrist, stretch super long, and then side bend to your right. Really reach out for that right side of your room, but keep your left foot rooting down. Get nice and long. Inhale, bring it up to center. Switch your clasp, re-lengthen. Exhale to your left. Nice, Tara. Yeah, so really get long. Try to get separation through the ribs on the right side. Inhale up to center. Exhale, forward fold. We'll move through Surya A. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank. Inhale, shift to your tippy toes. Decide knees up or knees down. On an exhale, slowly lower chaturanga. Elbows hug in. You lower slow. Release the tops of your feet. Inhale, take a cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, Abba. Good job, you guys. Take a couple breaths here in down dog to check back in. Arms are strong. Forearms are drawing toward each other. Upper arms are rolling away from each other. Belly and low ribs are in. Sit bones are lifted. Inhale, come up high on your toes. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Step, step, or maybe lightly hop to the top of your mat. Super light hops, good, you guys. Inhale. Exhale, fold in. Of course, I can't hear, so I don't know for sure. Inhale, rise, reach up. They look super light, my view. Hands to your heart. Inhale again, reach out. This time, clasp your fingers, point your index fingers for the sky like you want to poke a hole in your ceiling. Squeeze your biceps toward your ears, belly in, and then take a side bend to your right. Again, just keep the left foot down. Try to stay even on both feet. Inhale, bring it up to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Point out to the left, draw the waistline back. Inhale up to center, and then take a little back bend this time. Lean back. Keep your feet rooting. Press your thighs forward. Lift your heart. Inhale, slowly back up. And then exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees if you need to, want to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank. Inhale, shift to tiptoes. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Could be knees down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's always precarious when the cat is crossing under you on a chaturanga. Okay. Take a couple breaths. Some of you know I only have one. I know you guys have more. Good. Down dog is a strong pose. It's a good check-in pose, but it's definitely not a resting pose. If you ever need rest, you go to child's pose. Inhale, come up high on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, look where you want to land. Step or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, one more time through Surya A, different little upper body stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms this time and take a back bend. So lifting up through the heart, leaning back, elbows up a little, fingernails back for 4. Maybe you see the back of your room, 3, and it's hard to talk. 2, 1. Inhale, come back up, arms up. Exhale, soften your knees, clasp behind your back, take a forward fold with the clasp. Reach your knuckles up and over. Keep moving your shoulders back. Shift toward the front of your feet. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hands, flow through your vinyasa on your pace. If you'd like to hop back to chaturanga, you could do that. We'll meet at down dog. Take your time, use your breath. Inhale, and exhale, down dog. Good, everybody. Nice, Ricardo. Greg and Cindy, good job, you guys. When you get to down dog, everyone just take a few extra breaths. From here, if you're not in down dog, come back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. You can shift shoulders over the wrists and make it more of a cat back in plank. Inhale, right leg lifts. We'll do this a couple of times. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. One more time. This time we'll pause. Knee to nose. Everybody get your shoulders over your wrists. Get your right thigh up towards your chest. Take a breath in. And exhale, step your right foot up by your right thumb. So we're all in a lunge. We've got our right knee over our right ankle. Stay on fingertips, or if you have blocks or something that resembles blocks and you want to use it, you can have your hands there. Inhale here, pull your heart through. Exhale, fold in, straighten out through your right leg. We'll do that a couple of times, just warming up the joints. Inhale, lunge. I like how you guys are looking at each other. Exhale, fold in. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, fold in. One more time. Inhale, come to your lunge and hold. Right knee over right ankle. Start to get light on your fingers, and then hover your fingers off of your mat. And from here, we're just gonna sweep our arms back. So palms down, fingers reaching toward the back edge of your mat, belly really drawing in and up off of that front thigh. Stay like this for 4, 3, 2, 1. On your inhale, rise up, warrior 2. So you're gonna rise up all the way into warrior 2. Spin your left heel flat. Keep bending your right knee 90 degrees. Stay here. I know I have my back end towards you. Keep opening the right knee to the right, dropping the tailbone down. Your gaze could be forward if that helps you keep your hips forward, or you could look out over your front middle finger, more traditional. Nice warrior poses, you guys. I can see you now. At least I can see part of your bodies. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, take your reverse warrior. Make it a really nice, long, deep stretch back. Keep the left shoulder moving back. And then keep the reverse. Straighten out through your right leg, reverse triangle. Give it a little relief, nice long stretch. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, vinyasa, hands to the mat. Step back plank. Shift forward, lower slow. Inhale, enjoy the back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, shift your shoulders over your wrists, get in tight. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, navel to spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee in and pause. Really get your shoulders over your wrist, get your knee as far forward as you can. And then step left foot forward, super soft. Come up on fingertips or use your blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in, forehead to shin. Nice, Alma. Inhale, bend. Good, Ellen, with the blocks. Exhale, fold in. Again, inhale, lunge, shoulders back hard through. Exhale, fold in. Nice, Vera. Inhale, come back to your lunge and pause. Make sure your back thigh is lifted. Keep hugging your left hip back. And then again, get light on the fingers. See if you can hover them. Keep drawing the navel in. And then sweep your arms back. Lift the top of your shoulders back, the front of your shoulders back. Stay for 4. Keep hugging the left hip back and the belly in. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Right heel spins flat. Arms extend long. You can wiggle your feet around a little bit. Try to find that alignment. Front heel to back arch. Torso over hips. And then settle in for a couple of breaths. You can go through your mental checklist. Is your left knee pressing open to the left? Is the left side of your butt scooping down? Are you still breathing? Nice, Barb. Good, you guys. Inhale, flip your front palm. Take your reverse. Try to keep the bend in your left knee for a few breaths. Try to stretch long from the left hip out through the left fingertips. And then really pressing down into both feet. Straighten out through the left leg. Keep reaching back. Reverse triangle. Inhale, bring it back to warrior 2. Exhale, both hands to the mat. This time step forward. Right foot up to meet the left. Take a moment, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise to stand and come up high on your tippy toes. So rise up, lift those heels, reach the arms for the sky, try to find your balance. Inner thighs back, belly in, tail down for 4. Don't lose the tippy toes. 3, 2, we're gonna sit into chair on the tippy toes. So start to send the butt back. The knees will bend. Arms are still by the ears. Torso is lifted, belly's in for 4. Really good with the chairs. Keep pushing that butt back. 3. Nice, Nicole. 2. 1. Set the heels down and then set the butt down as well. All the way down. Navasana, goat pose. So for now, everybody just put your, oh, he's coming back. Okay, put your fingers by your sides, just for a little support so you can really lift and spread across the collarbones. Draw your right knee in and extend your left leg long. And then switch. And just do that a couple times, see what that feels like. Right, a little switchy, switchy. And then come back to full Navasana. Reach your arms out. Keep lifting and spreading across the sternum. Lower to Ardha Navasana and pause. So that's where your heels are off the mat and your shoulders are off the mat. We're going to take an inhale here. Exhale, come up and pull the right knee in. Just the right knee. Then inhale, lower back to Ardha with both legs extended. Exhale, come up, left knee in. Few more. Lower. Lift right knee in. Lower. Lift left knee in. Lower. We'll do 4 more. So 4 is the right. 3 is the left. 2. 1 more. Come to Ardha, and then lower everything down to the mat. Stretch your arms up over your head, stretch your legs long. Take a couple breaths, maybe audibly. And then slowly hug your knees in. Take a few rolls. Pick up some momentum. And then try to catch chair when you come up. Place your feet. Find chair pose. There you go. Good, you guys. Smile. Come all the way up. Hands to heart. Okay, good. Hope we're all doing good. Let's go a few more standing sequences. Sit low, reach high chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step or float back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, this time step forward, right into warrior 2. Right foot forward, left heel spins flat. Inhale, rise up. Find your warrior 2, we were here before. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, take that reverse. Straighten out through your right leg, reverse triangle. And then inhale, this time keep both legs straight. Come up to center. Root down through your feet, lift through your thighs, triangle pose. Hinge forward. Grab your block if you're using it. And really try to lengthen into triangle. Lean back a little bit like there was a wall behind you. Stay for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. And then inhale, come back up. Hands to the mat, high lunge. So back to that lunge, you might need to wiggle your right foot a little bit to the right. We're going to twist open to the right. Right arm up to the sky. Good, you guys. So back thigh, keep lifting it. So good, Ellen. I totally saw that. Good. Keep lifting, keep twisting. Hug the right hip back. If you like, take the top arm up and over your ear. Stay here. Keep drawing the belly in. Wrap the low ribs toward the right for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your right hand to the mat. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. From here, standing on your left leg, pick your right knee up. So I'm just going to turn and face the camera, but you guys stay facing the top of your mat. Just gonna take a little hip stretch, right knee up, find your balance here, and then find your figure 4. Press your right knee open, flex your right foot, and then sit. You can always bring your hands to the mat or to props for balance. Keep your butt moving back. Nice, Ricardo, good balance. Nice. Nice, Lacey. I see the concentration. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly rise up the way you went down. Release your right foot next to your left. Come back to chair pose. Sit low, reach high, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step back or float back. Take your time, flow through your vinyasa or skip it. Inhale, take a nice big cobra, nice Julie. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale with control. Think about that knee to nose. Step forward for warrior 2. Left foot points forward, right heel spins flat. Rise up, warrior 2. Just find your footing, get your foundation. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Stay here again, just keep rooting down through both feet. Straighten out through your left leg. Reverse triangle. Both feet firmly pressing into the mat. Inhale, come up through center. And then hinge, 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 extend forward. Triangle pose, left hand down, right arm up. Peel open. Use props if necessary. Really anything could be a block, right? Even one of those precious rolls of toilet paper we're all hoarding. Stay for 4. Keep moving right thigh back. Make sure your left big toe is staying down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly find your way back to warrior 2. Take a reverse. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. You can widen your, onto the ball of the right foot. Widen your left foot if necessary. And then twist open to your left. So keep this right shoulder rolling back. Sometimes it wants to fall in. Keep your right thigh lifting high. Peel open for 4. You like the arm over the ear variation, take that. Very good. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale to rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll take that funky chair on the other side. So you'll be standing on your right foot. Find your balance first. Just lift the left knee up in front. When you're feeling good, either hands to hips or hands to heart. Figure 4. Sit back. Keep the left foot flexing. Try to think of the butt moving back. Don't let the right knee just go forward. Good, nice long spines, belly in. For 4. Good job, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Let it go. Shake it out, take it off. Need a sip of water. I'm still not used to talking and doing the whole time. These are your best. Everybody back to the top of the mat, feet hip distance and parallel or big toes touch. Chair, pose, sit low, reach high, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, step back, plank. Take your time, again, flow through or just go to down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward by your right thumb. Spin your left heel flat. Warrior one. Rise up. So your hips are facing forward. Your arms are up alongside your ears. Slightly wider if your shoulders bother you. All the way together if you can do it. Ashtanga style. Good, Michelle. Anyway. Good. Keep moving the right hip back and then feel like your left inner thigh is wrapping back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, just clasp behind your back and take a back bend. Lift your shoulders up and back. Lean back. Keep bending the right knee. Keep lifting the heart for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to warrior one. Exhale through your vinyasa. Plant your hands. Maybe let your right leg hover as you lower through chaturanga for more challenge. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Nice, Tara. Good, everybody. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps forward by the left thumb. Right heel spins flat. We rise up, warrior one. Right, so doing our best to keep the hips facing forward. I like to think of my right inner thigh wrapping up to the sky to help my right hip move forward. Just take a couple breaths here in the full expression. Haven't taught warrior one in a class in a while. Always run out of time. Clasp your hands behind your back. If you can figure out what's the funky way to switch a thumb or a finger to that. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. So when you inhale, think heart lifts. Exhale, roll back into your back bend. Keep bending the left knee for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, left leg lifted if you want it. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Good. So a couple breaths here in down dog. If you want to take a quick child's pose, we're going to do one more standing sequence. You can take a little child's pose, maybe 3 to 5 breaths. Any arms. Okay, as you're ready, find your way back to down dog. I think that child pose was as much for me as for you guys. Lift your hips high. Inhale, come up on your toes. Bend your knees. Maybe take a few fun hops toward the top of the mat. I'm afraid I'm going to take something out, but maybe get a little lift. And then land it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, everybody rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, so I'm going to turn and face you just for a moment, but stay facing the front of your mat. Standing on your right foot, pick your left knee up in front. Bring your hands to your heart. Find your balance. Extend your left leg forward, as high as it wants to go. Keep standing tall, think right thigh back, belly in. We're gonna float back to warrior 3 as slowly as you can, keeping your hips facing forward. Try not to touch the mat with your left heel. Come into your warrior 3. I'm gonna turn. And then just try to hold your warrior 3 when you get there. Try to drop your left hip toward the mat. If you need to soften your standing leg, soften your standing leg. As much as you're kicking back through the left heel, extend through the heart for 4, 3, 2. We're gonna land in warrior 1. So everybody bend the right knee deep. Step the left leg back. Inhale, warrior 1, arms to the sky. Adjust your feet as necessary. Perfect. Clasp your hands behind your back. Let's all go right thumb on top, just so we do it both ways. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. This time, humble warrior. Hold in. Try to get inside of your right leg, but if you can't and you're on your right thigh, that's good too. Keep hugging your right hip back, spinning your left inner thigh toward the sky. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press into your feet. Rise back up, warrior 1. So good. Bring your hands to your hips. Straighten out through both legs. Shorten your stance slightly. Keep your hips facing the front of your mat. Keep your right hand on your right hip. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. So we're going to go to revolved triangle or some variation thereof. Inhale. Exhale, hinge long. And then left hand either can come down inside of the right foot or outside of the right foot, maybe on a block. I would probably use a block if I had one. And then we twist to the right. Right hip moves back. Right arm can reach for the sky. Really good, everybody. Yeah, so keep the inside edge of your right foot pressing down. Keep the right hip moving back. Keep the left heel pressing down. Nice, Julie. Really strong. You guys all look so good. Keep peeling open for 4, 3, 2, 1 more inhale. Exhale, release. Come onto the ball of your left foot and find your way into a standing split. Options here. You can just stay in your standing split. Let your forehead move toward your shin, both hands down. You can play with balance in 2 ways. You could take a hand or 2 away, balance like that. Or if you have space, you could plant your hands and maybe find a few little hops and do that kind of balance upside down. Your call. Bob, I hope you're doing a handstand. Okay, wherever you are, start to make your way down. Let the left foot come down next to the right. Inhale, just ragdoll yourself up to stand, roll it up. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, one more side. Again, I'll just turn to face you for the warrior 3 setup. Standing on your left foot this time, right knee up. So just find this first, and if it turns out you can't extend your leg, that's okay too. Stand nice and tall, hands to heart. Extend the right leg, and just hold for a couple breaths. Keep this right hip rolling down. Keep the left thigh moving back for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then take that slow-mo transition to warrior 3, and if you lose it, you just come back. My left leg's all kinds of wobbly today. Really kick back through your right heel like you were standing, pressing into the wall behind you with your right foot. And then at the same time, send your heart forward for 4, 3. So good on the warrior 3s. Really kick back 2. 1. Find your warrior 1. Bend the left knee deep. Land it back. You didn't land back far enough, just readjust. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, clasp behind, and then just think left thumb on top. So you're doing it with that finger switched. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold in humble warrior. Reaching those knuckles up and over your head. Bend the left knee as much as you can. It actually helps the pose. Hug the left hip back. Wrap the right inner thigh to the sky. Stay for 4. Shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, 1. Pressing down strongly into your feet. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Last little bit. Bring your hands to your hips. Straighten out through both legs and you can slightly shorten your stance for a revolved triangle. Grab your blocky if you're using it, inside or outside of right foot. Keep your left hand on your left hip to start, just to help hug it back. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. And then really try to find length as you go forward. So I keep pulling my left hip back, sending my heart forward, and then either right hand's gonna come down inside or outside of the left foot. You're twisting open. You're still hugging the left hip back, spinning the right inner thigh to the sky for 4. Nice, Alba. Good. You can totally use your shins. 3, 2, 1. Everybody slowly release. Both hands come down. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot. Find your standing split. And then just take a few breaths here, either playing with balance or not, on the hand or on the foot. You're trying for a little handstand hops. Try to keep that lifted leg super straight the whole time. Maybe you just think you're gonna catch an L. And then when you're done, release, release. Both feet come down. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, so we're gonna take a wide step on your mat. All 10 toes facing forward. Clasp your hands behind your back one more time. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. And exhale, fold in Prasarita C. So maybe your head comes down. Draw your knuckles over as much as you can. Keep sending your inner thighs back. If anybody has any other wide leg forward fold things they like to do, or perhaps want to do a headstand in the comfort of your own home, you could do that. I'll give you a couple more breaths here. See if any headstands are going on. There goes Ellen. Nice. Good for 4. Just take your time. A few more breaths. 3, 2. Nice. If you're up, slowly splitting the legs. So good. 1. Come down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders if you moved them elsewhere. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then crawl toward your right foot. So come back to face the top of your mat. Have your right foot forward and your left leg back in a lunge. Scoot your right foot to the right an extra step. So you can bring your hands to the inside. and we'll come to lizard. So you can drop your left knee, you can come down onto your forearms. Just check that your right knee is still relatively over your right ankle, right? That this didn't happen. So you might need to wiggle your right heel forward a little more. And then we'll stay for a few breaths. Can stay here. The other option, if it feels good, and some of you are probably already doing it, is to roll to the knife edge of your right foot and let that right knee hinge out to the right. Good. Just let it feel good. Our hands could be on blocks. Couple more breaths. Good work, everybody. I'm sweating. I don't know if you're sweating, but I'm sweating. Okay, from here, come back up onto your hands. Turn your right foot back to face forward if you let it fly out to the right. And then we're gonna take a little quad stretch. So place your left hand down, bend your left knee and reach back with your right hand. And I guess you could still let your knee fall out to the side here if you like it like that. If you can come down onto your left forearm comfortably, you can do that. Peel your right shoulder open. Think of maybe moving your butt closer to your heel as you pull your heel toward your butt. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. We'll take Ardha Hanuman because I'm sure this right leg needs some relief. Start to wiggle your right heel forward until your right leg goes straight. Maybe blocks again or whatever you're using under your hands. You can stay lengthening forward. You could fold forehead to shin. You could go for more full Hanuman if that's in anybody's practice and they want to start to glide the right heel forward and the left leg back more. Support it with your block. Whatever sounds good. Sitting up tall for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. We're going to do one more thing on this side. So come back into your lunge position. Take your time coming out of that Hanuman. And then we'll take it all the way into full pigeon. Wiggling the right foot over toward the left. Set the right shin down. Keep the right knee open, wider than the right hip. Yeah, if you need padding under your right hip, you can put something under your right hip for a little lift. And then fold in for pigeon. And we'll stay here for somewhere between 1 and 2 minutes. So just find your comfortable spot. Good, so thinking right hip back, left hip dropping to the mat. Come back to that long, smooth breath. Good, everybody. Pigeon's one of my favorite stretches. It can always be modified. I see everyone I can see is in pigeon, but thread the needle is also a great option. Each side is different. Okay, we're gonna go for about 30 more seconds. That'll make it about 1.5 minutes. So, a few more long, deep breaths. Right, this is the time to turn on music if you have it. Okay, so from here, inhale, peel yourself up and take it back into a 3-leg down dog. Down dog, lift the right leg, stretch out that right hip. If flip dog is in your practice and it's something you feel you want to do right now, stepping the right toes down behind you, keeping the left foot flat, opening the heart. If not, just open the hip. As you're ready, come back through center. And we'll do all of that on the second side, starting with lizard. Inhale, lift your left leg. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Check for left knee over left ankle, and then start to settle in. So right knee can come down, forearms can come down. Yeah, padding is always nice if you have a blanket or a towel that you want under your right knee. And then just let it go. So we did it already on the first side, so nothing really to see. You can just let your head hang. You can let that left foot kind of turn out to the left on the 45-degree angle if that feels good. Just breathe, soften your shoulders. And from here, just roll back onto your left foot for a minute if you rolled it open. Climb back up onto your hands. We'll take the quadriceps stretch. So the right hand is going to stay down. The right knee is going to bend, and we're going to reach back with the left hand. Try to find the right foot. Again, each side is different, right, you guys? This side's so much harder for me. Peel open, left shoulder open. Press into that right hand to help. You can get your butt a little closer to your heel. Lift your butt a little closer to your heel. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that one go. And then we'll come to Ardha Hanuman, or any version of Hanuman that you guys like. Squiggle the left heel forward, peel the left toes back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Either fold in or continue to just lengthen, or try to push the front heel forward and the back knee back. If you have your trusty block, I like to put my block under my thigh for a little support. And I feel like I'm in splits. I used to be able to do this. Isn't that funny how some poses come and go, right? You used to be like, I had that one, and then what happened? Sit up tall or fold in. Couple more breaths. Left hip moving back, right hip moving toward the mat. Okay, from here, slowly make your way out of this. I know some of us are deeper than others, so find your way back up onto your left foot. into your lunge, and then we'll come to pigeon on the left side. Wiggling the left foot toward the right, setting the left shin down, doing a quick check that your left knee is wider than your left hip. And as you're ready, folding in, rest your head on your hands or your mat or a block. We'll try to go even with the first side. So you can think of your left hip pulling back and your right hip moving toward the mat. You can also think of your knees drawing toward each other. Maybe you don't want to even think at all. Just rest your head, relax your mind. Soften your shoulders, let go of some stress. About 30 more seconds. Stay with the breath. Okay, from here, inhale, peel yourself up. And option to either go back to your three-legged dog like we did on the first side, especially if you did flip dog and you want to do it on both sides. Or you sit over to the left hip, swing the right leg forward and call it a day, right? So whichever sounds better to you. We'll meet seated. Get a sip of water. So you can turn the long way on your mat and come to Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees apart. Unless you don't have room going, I don't need to make you have to like move your mats around and all your camera equipment and everything. Just trying to make it more comfortable, but they could make it more hectic. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold in. I should have said that was optional, just a suggestion. One time I don't say maybe. Lengthen forward through your spine, but keep trying to send your butt down toward the mat. So if you're super flexible, right, and this is one of these poses where you're just like, oh, I could just sleep here all day, you can walk your fingers forward, and as you press your fingers forward, send your butt down. Your hips should be feeling pretty good by now. And slowly crawl yourself back up into the center. Keep your right heel in, stretch your left leg out to the left. Keep your left toes facing up toward the sky. And then we'll turn and face that left leg, one hand on each side of the left leg, crawl forward. So your right knee is open, your left leg is long, your torso is twisting as much as it can toward that right leg, toward the left leg, left leg. Soften the shoulders, lengthen through the spine. Keep sending the right knee and right hip toward the mat. And then think of trying to wrap over your left leg. Feel really nice. Feels really good to me and my low back on my right side. I think it's the QL, quadratus laborum muscle. And then inhale, lengthen, look towards your left toes. Bring that left arm to the inside of the left leg, possibly on a block or a pillow or something. Stretch your right arm up to the sky and then up and over your ear. So get more of a side bend. So now instead of folding over the left leg, we're really trying to peel open, open, open for whatever's in front of you. Have no more landmarks to use. You could take that top hand behind your head if that helps you, and then you press your head into your hand as you peel open. Shoulders away from the ears. Stay for 4, 3, 2, 1. Look down towards your left hand. Use that to help press you up. Inhale. And then exhale, release, and switch sides. Left heel in, right leg out. Right leg still nice and active, right? The right toes haven't gone to sleep yet. We'll turn to face the right leg, framing the right leg with your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, twist toward the right leg even more and fold in. Crawl forward any amount. You can hold your ankle or your foot or your shin. So lengthening from hips out through the crown of the head. Grounding through the left hip and the left knee. Not letting the shoulders crunch up to the ears. Probably feeling it a lot in the hamstring also, in that extended leg. One more full inhale. Stay for the exhale. And then we'll open it up. Staying low, look toward your right toes. Bring your right arm to the inside. Start to peel open. Think right ribs really peeling up to the sky. And then left arm up. Option to take it up and over your ear or behind your head. Whatever helps you open the most. So we're really trying to look for this nice opening of the rib cage toward the sky. I like the hand behind the head a lot. You can close your eyes and breathe. Each inhale, you could think length. And each exhale, peel open even more for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your gaze toward your right hand. Inhale, use your right hand to press you back up to center. And then release. And you probably guessed it. Both legs wide open. Upavishta Konasana, wide angle pose. Wrap your inner thighs back. Prop yourself up on a pillow or a blanket or a towel if you like, if you have one. Inhale, find length. And exhale, fold forward. Maybe go as far as you can without having to drop your hands, and then pretty soon you have to drop your hands. Right, I know some of you like to reach for your big toes. You could take that version if you're flexible like that. If not, just keep thinking butt down, spine long. Some of you might be thinking, well, where else would my butt be besides down in this pose, right? Rest your head, soften your shoulders. Keep pointing your toes toward the sky. They like to get lazy. Nice, Donna. Good, everybody. Ellen, oh my God. For 4. Good, Vera. Go, Lacey. Walk forward more. 3. There you go. 2. I can't come and push on anybody, so just feel like I've got your back and I'm lengthening it forward. 1. Slowly crawl up. Take your hands underneath your knees and just gently bring them back in. Turn yourself back the normal way on your mat and lie all the way down onto your backs. All the way down. Let's take 1 back bend of your choice. And I'll give you a number of breaths. So if you want to go like supported bridge with your blocks, you can. If you want to go active bridge or wheel, you can. We'll stay. I'll give you about 1 minute to play with your back bends, right? So find something that's good for you. And then I'll start the timer right now for a minute. So it could be supported. Maybe you fit 2 into your minute. All right, so Ricardo, try to straighten out your feet a little bit more. So heel, yeah, that's good. Much better. Nice, Vera, that looks so comfortable. Your cat likes it too. Good, nice, Nicole and Michelle. Nice with the hips. And I like all the choices. Some of you have dropped out of sight. That's okay, it's totally fine. Yeah, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you are, come down. If you're on a block, gently lift your hips and remove your block. Take your feet as wide as your mat, and for a moment, just everybody let your knees knock in together. Take constructive rest. Just feel the natural curves in your spine return. Right, your inner thighs roll in. You have a little space under your low back and a little space under your neck. And then from there, you could stay like that for another couple of breaths or take a few windshield wipers, letting both knees drop to the right and up through center and over to the left a couple times. And then come back to center, to stillness. Take your right leg, your right knee, cross it all the way over your left. We'll take a final supine twist all together. Shift your hips to the right. Draw your knees in and drop them over to the left. And by all means, if this is not your supine twist of choice to finish your class, take what feels good in your body. This is the feel good, feel really good portion. It's yoga's all feel good, right? But this is to feel really good portion. So you should take what you need. Take a few more breaths. One more inhale. And exhale, come up through center. If you had your legs crossed, uncross and cross the other way, left over right. Hips move a little to the left. Knees draw in and drop to the right. And just try to soften the left shoulder down to the mat so you can find that length through the top of the left hip. Again, you could imagine your teacher, whether it's me, any teacher coming, like keeping that left shoulder down and pressing the left hip forward. And to soften, breathe. Don't make it too much of an efforty thing. One more breath in. And exhale, guide yourself back up into center. Hug both knees in, and then for about the next minute, try to take any last poses, preferably something symmetrical where both legs are doing the same thing, just to even out your practice. So whether that's knees in, circles, baby, big straddle, I don't know, what else? Supta Konasana, something that feels good. I know some of you like a little plow. You could take a little plow pose. Just give your body what it's instinctually calling for. I like Supta Konasana. Start to think about what props or clothing, anything you might need for Shavasana that will make your Shavasana a little bit more comfortable. So we are going to stay for a few minutes, so grab what you need. Set yourself up. If you have a wall that's open and you want to go to legs up the wall, by all means, go to legs up the wall. Take your time, find your way there. When you get there, just let go of all the effort. So now is the time to just let the feet fall open, let the arms rest by your sides, palms up. Soften your shoulders, maybe even just a slight wriggle. Definitely close your eyes, even cover your eyes, even if they're closed, cover them also. It's just a really nice feeling. Let go of the breath. Try to still the mind and rest. So slowly begin to deepen your breath. Just take your time, start to bring some subtle movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Now reach your arms up over your head. Stretch long from end to end, fingertips to toe tips. And then as you're ready, draw your knees in. Roll to either side. Take your time and make your way up to a comfortable seat. Sit tall, spine lifted, heart open. Together, let's finish just with one big collective sigh. I know we can't hear each other. I considered unmuting, but we'll just take it in our own homes. Big deep breath in. Pause at the top. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Gather your hands together at heart center, sealing in your practice. Gently bow your chin towards your heart in a gesture of gratitude towards yourselves, your yoga practice, and the yogis around you. Thank you everyone so much for waking up so early on a Saturday morning, for sharing your practices with me. I look forward to seeing you again next Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. Namaste. I'm going to unmute you now. Also, I think I'm subbing for Jeanette, not for Jeanette, well, Jeanette, Casey, whoever, on Monday at 11 for Fit Flow.
Ooh, cool.
So I'm working on that now, but I'm scheduled to be the teacher because I signed up to sub for Casey when she left on her trip. I know Jeanette's been doing it all the time, but it's 11 to 12 on Monday. It will be, yoga, but with some more fitnessy elements in there. So maybe I'll see some of you. Julie, Vera,
Thank you, Erica.
Dawn, please come support.
Thank
Have
you.
a great weekend. It's supposed to be nicer weather, so you guys can get out there and
Finally,
take a walk or something, or bike ride.
sunshine.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.
Goodbye. Thank you.
See you guys soon.
Yeah.
Next week.
Bye.
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 So good seeing everybody.
You too.
Oh, there you are, Ellen.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to say goodbye. Tara, where was Maddie? Sleeping? No. Alma, bye. Okay. It doesn't want to let me end it.